So today's tool talk, let's, I'll tell you what, let's take a picture of that as is, and we'll do that as an opening picture whilst we're here, shall we? Hold on a minute, let me take a picture of this. Right, so, where were we? Yeah, so today we're going to talk about snail brand. I don't know where to begin. Now, you know, you don't realise or notice something until the question comes up. And I just sort of, I bought an adjustable spanner the other day, didn't I? And it said snail brand. And I said to you, my next tool talks are going to be about snail brand, and thought no more of it. Didn't think a thing more of it. Just thought, right, my next one's going to be snail brand. And which brought me down the path of open-ended spanners. And if you begin to think about it, everybody's got tools to do every job, but we haven't got one tool that joins us all together at the hip. And one of those basic of the tool kits that joins us all together at the hip is spanners. Yeah, I've been that we're going to go through. Look, this is a bodger. Yeah, that's a snail brand bodger. Here we are. Brand bodger. Slightly smaller snail brand bodger there. Of all the basic tools that we've all got, spanners. Wow. And the car's in the way, so I can't really open this all the way. And there are so many different makes. Spanners have been going, well, it would have been the start of the Industrial Revolution, isn't it? Spanners have been going from the very beginning. You might have a modern fancy tool, you might have a vintage old tool, but spanners, wow. So I'll keep digging. There's fairly big ones in the back here. Have we got any more big ones here? I haven't really. I should have really. I will sort the plate out, and I will find. What are we doing? Whitworth. Mainly, it's all Whitworth stuff. There's no point telling you anything different. Yeah, it's all. Oh, that's BS. Oh, maybe I'm talking a load of BS. Yeah, that's the spanner gods saying. What does that say again? Here we are, here's Whitworth. Yeah, Whitworth there, look. Blimey. Yeah, generally it's Whitworth. And the weight, look at the thickness. How they've come and they've grown and they've gone thinner and stronger, and you know, wow. And I did pick this one out in the very beginning, and this is a snail brand. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, snail brand. A case opener. What do they call it? Crate opener, don't they? So anyway, I decided we're going to go back in and we're going to go through the books. So you know I'm a Buck and Hickman fanatic. So I decided not to do the Buck and Hickman books. We're going to bypass them for today, for this little story, and we're going to go into the other books. Wow, what a can of worms to open in spanners, wrenches, and the names some of them call it. I have seen the name, I've just been reading it, I forgot. Ring spanners, open-end ring, but these open-ended spanners. Wow, what a story to tell. Yeah. So come on, that's my little drawer of. I do keep. There's no snails down there. These are Eagle brand. Yeah, slightly different, yes. Much the same, but different, you know. We got slightly disturbed then, didn't we? Yeah. We've got spanners here. One of the other things that I do is pick up and clean up old spanners. I'm sure I've got bags and bags and boxes that I've fetched. Oh, not them. No, not them. Come along a bit. Let's find out what's in here. Far, this film isn't going very smooth, is it? We keep getting interrupted. So this is where I keep my already cleaned up, you know, I've already cleaned these up on the wire brush. This is where I keep my my spanners and all that sort of stuff. What's in here? This was Eagle brand, wasn't it? No, King Dick in this one. Yeah, this one's King Dick. That one's a couple of wrenches we've got to look into a bit more. What was this one? This one was... This one was... Is? Who's this one? Oh, I'm not sure about this one. Oh yeah, whatever that is. Marcou, we'll have to have a look at that. Come on. Oh yeah, and then these are just boxes of spanners. You just throw them in. So I've got a load of these. All these will fill themselves up as I begin to tidy up the bags. This, I always use this as an example. Dead men talk to me, you know, cleaning this up. This was somebody's favourite spanner, and as I was cleaning it up from the bottom pit of doom, this is something fantastic in your hand. Yeah. What we got here? Genbro. Yeah, we find some Genbro. What else we got here? Made in the USA. That one. A few different ones. Here. Nothing in there. Down. We looked at that, didn't we? Yeah, King Dick in there. Yeah, we looked at those wrenches. Yeah, right, we can move along one a bit. This was a mixture of two in here. What we got? I should made in Germany. King Dick. Oh yeah, that's the Snail brand drawer. This one is the Eagle brand drawer. Knives, screwdrivers yet to be cleaned up. Another boxes of spanners. I think there is spanners under it. That's all is in under there. What have we got here? A couple of the bigger spanners, brittle spanners, all that in there. Different spanners. So we've got quite a bit to do to catch up on. Oh, what have we got in here? This one is, what's this one? Did we say? I think these are just cleaned up ones and we throw them in a drawer. These are ones that have already been on the wire brush and already cleaned up. Yeah. So we've got lots of labels and lots of things to do. So let's carry on with Snail brand and spanners. I can't wait to show you the books. So you know I'm a little bit of a Buck and Hickman fanboy. As you can see, I've got loads of Buck and Hickman stuff. Books. So let's pretend, just for a change, we won't use the Buck and Hickman books. We'll use the other books that we've got. And everybody did spanners. Wow. Everybody did spanners. Yeah. New bow. This is new bow. What date did we have on this? 1949. Yeah. So let's go and find some Snail brand spanners. Double-ended spanners. Yeah. Open jaw wrenches. See, they slightly call them a different name, don't they? Yeah. So here we are. Here's some Snail brand spanners there. And down here, look at the prices of them. The old money. Oh my God. Oh, pounds and pence, yeah. So £1 and 10p. And 44p, look. Wow, hasn't inflation come and hammered us? Yeah. Combination spanners. I did see another name on them. Yeah, brittle. Brittle's in nearly all the books. So there was in that book, and that was, did we decide a year on this one? This was the Norton tool book. Put that to one side. We've got to put them all back in a minute. Double-ended spanner, Snail brand. So there's a ground head price and a all black price. And you see, what I don't understand, look, is old Whitworth and new Whitworth. Snail brand. So there's so many out there, so many sizes. Single-ended spanner. Yeah, Snail brand. And the King Dicks are here, and you know, all those are here. And this one, what did we say the year on this one was? Oh, did we have a year? No. We didn't have a year on this one either, did we? No. Another tool book. 19 Randalls, look. Bedford and Luton. Yeah. And we did find, this is we have got Snail brand. Snail brand is still going strong. Over here, look, the prices. Now they've changed. Whitworth size, look. And the stock numbers, so I'm guessing, I wonder, would there be a number if it's a stock number? I wouldn't have thought so on the tools. Yeah, King Dick is here. Yeah, this is the Buck and Hickman book, I think. Yeah, this is the 1982 Buck and Hickman book. We've got them here. We've got Bacco here. We've got Snail brand. Got Snail brand in here, look. Double-ended open jaw spanner. Double-ended, look. Lay tools, we've seen them, haven't we? There was something else I was gonna. King Dick is here. So yeah, we've got Snail brand here. And prices each, yeah. And this book was the 1973 B.E. Dean Limited. Sherwood, Nottingham, yeah, 73. And we've got Snail brand here, look. Yeah, double-ended spanner. And here are the prices and the sizes. It's nice to have the names of the tools and the spanners and the sizes and the prices. Gives you some sort of idea of inflation, where we were at. Do you know what I mean? Compared, what would you pay? What percentage of a week's wage would you pay for a spanner then? What did a spanner cost you if you decided a King Dick, a 6-inch King Dick? What was that? How much of your wages? What percentage of wages was £4.16? In what year was this? Oh, this is the one that was between 1875 and 1979. But I have found some over here that was slightly interesting whilst we were in the books. Open jaw wrenches. What did I find here? More spanners. TJ Slim pattern, look. TJ series, brittle we've got here, look. Brittle and King Dick are pretty. They had some really good salesmen. They weren't off. Bedford, you see those, don't you, in spanners? Yeah. Bi-hexagon ring wrenches. They do, you know, they do change their names now and again. Gordon is here, look. And Bedford. What year did we say this was? This one is the, let's have a look. Carriage equipment. Bancroft, Birmingham, Coventry and Wolverhampton. Did we have a year on this? No. Didn't have a year on this one either, did we? But everybody did spanners. What have we found here? Oh, we like this one because, what did we find? Yeah, this was brittle, double-ended, open jaw wrenches. Yeah, which is basically all spanners, aren't they? All spanners. Wow. Everybody did. And again, brittle is here. What's here? Oh yeah, we were mole grips. We've done that. We should have looked at this book for the mole grips. Find them in this books. Yeah. That's why it's so fantastic to collect these books as well. This book was the George Boyd and Company Limited, established in 1849, but this is the 1966 Engineers Catalogue book. What do we find here? We've got King Dick again in here. Little ignition spanners. Everybody. Box spanners, yeah. Akels and Pollock. We've got those sets, haven't we? Akels and Pollock box spanners. Yeah, what we thought this one is the HSS Limited. Yeah, and we thought this one was the 1940s, didn't we? Yeah. And I had another buy. Oops, that page turned on us. Brittle is here, look. I thought I'd seen some Gen Bros somewhere for Steve. It's funny, you know. You have these, you collect them, and until a certain subject comes up, you Williams are these? No, Terry spanners here. Look, here we are, Gen Bro wrenches. First time for it to find them actually in a book, in an actual book with all the sizes and the prices. Yeah, this would be 4 shillings and threepence. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so again, spearhead wrenches, look. Spearhead sets. So and what year did we decide? Brittle is in here, and this was, what book was this one? This was the Motors Brown Brothers book. Yeah, big book of stuff. We've got another one here. Now I kept it open for a reason, and the page has changed. So let's have a. Oh yeah, there was some. Here there were some lovely displays. How they should be, or they was displayed at that time. If you collect in a collection, it's nice to. A wall cabinet. I think you could buy this wall cabinet by lots of things. It'd be nice to copy them. To have a. It's nice to look in these books to find what the sets looks like a brittle display. What it once looked like. Yeah, merchandiser's panel look. So I guess these you'd buy that on the wall to sell your spanners. Yeah, it's amazing what what you bump into. This is almost bumped into. I never really thought we'd open this can of worms of spanners. Maybe what the box looked like, the original boxes. Yeah, how they came. Yeah. Also the socket sets, you know. So you can pin it down. Oh, yeah. Exactly got those, you know. Anyway, this one was another Brown Brothers. Another book. Oh, wow. And like I say, we've decided that for today we'll give them a pass, because they will be in there and they'll be in the Buck and Hickman books. We already know that, don't we? Yeah. So let's go do a bit of internet searching now. I did look back on, we're now looking at the oldest book I've got I love referring back to it, the 1910 book. And there's lots of wrenches and adjustables and stuff. But I don't think they called that a spanner, look. And I think that was before spanners were started. And of course we've got one of those, haven't we? But these, you know, you've all seen them, but you don't realise they went that far back, did you? So these are all adjustable. So I thought, well, I wonder, there is some forged, but these would have been them big, thick, heavy things, wouldn't they? So I don't think this was the birth of the Industrial Revolution, and I decided to go back here and have a look for just nuts and bolts and Whitworth threads. So this is sort of, I'm guessing, before spanners they were all adjustables, weren't they? What came first, the nut, the bolt, the thread? You know, they did standardise the sizes. I think of the original invention of the nut and the bolt was there was never a size. Everybody did their own sizes, and they were all different. And then they slowly began to standardise them. Yeah, but look. You see, it tells you the size, but there's no AF. It's just the size, isn't it? Or Whitworth, or just tell you hex nuts and bolts. Wow. So isn't it lovely to look back and price per dozen or per gross? Oh, let's have a look. What was hex nuts? Ordinary nuts, single chamfered. There's the sizes, look. Per gross or per dozen. But we are going a long way back, aren't we? Let's just, out of curiosity, whilst it's in our head, let's have a look at how much were these we did see them, did we? Oh, I wonder, that speed indicator, was that a Starrett speed indicator? I think it was, you know. Let's have a look. We've got one of those, haven't we? There's the levels that we were looking at the other day, and the prices in one of the other tool talks. I'm hoping all these tool talks are sort of all together. Here's a Starrett, yeah. We've got a speed indicator, haven't we? Was it a 10? I don't remember the number. Let's go and get it. I know we're distracting ourselves, but let's go and see if it's the very same thing. Hold on and we'll find the prices. Just whilst it's in our head now, let's go get that. That's what I love about these books. Oh, amazing. So what have we got? A speed indicator, 107. Starrett. Hold on, a Starrett improved speed indicator. Number 107. A Starrett. A speed indicator. Yeah. Here's the box. Here's the item. Wow. Wow. So, I don't know if you've seen many of these around. They look fairly sort of, I don't think they're that rare. They might be that little bit more rare because they're in a box. Because I've got the box for it. And luckily the box has got a label on it. But who knew? And that's the great thing of these books. When you go searching, you always find something else, don't you? But who knew that went all the way back to 1910? Blimey. Blow me down with a feather. Who knew that? And somebody would have paid 12 shillings and sixpence. Yeah. 14 shillings, not even a quid. How much was a pound? Oh, I can't remember how many shillings was in a pound. Was it 24 shillings in a pound? Can't remember. But anyway, it's not even. Wasn't even a pound. And here it is. We're history. You know, people tell you things, which is fine, but it's much better. And I could tell you, you could tell me it's such and such an age, wouldn't you? And you'd say, yeah, I believe you, and keep on walking. But you'll look at them with a different light now, won't you? When you walk past them, because you'll say, oh, did you know they go all the way back to at least 1910, because I've seen it in Reggie's book. Ooh, I was watching Tool Talk, yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, I found this little bit about them. Let me see if I can blow you up a bit. Yeah. There we are. The old Whitworth wrenches shows up now and then with an A. Yeah, we will now and then. I'm sure we've seen one of them in the shelf in the back, haven't we? Snail brand, yeah. They were made by Thomas Smith and Son, Saltley Limited, Birmingham. Thomas Smith is said to have chosen the snail as his brand because his motto was, snail may be slow, but they get there in the end. The firm began in 1848 when it made velocipedes and small hand tools. Velocipedes, isn't that a bicycle? Mr. Thomas Smith there. In 1896 it was operating out of Saltley Mill in Birmingham. In 1937, in addition to the custom drop forge, they advertised spanners, adjustable wrenches, hammers and hatchets. Charlie? Fireworks. What's going on, Charlie? Oh, right. Charlie says I'm talking too much. Is that what you're saying? Charlie, are you saying I'm talking too much? Go on. Good boy. Go on. Right, where were we? So it's nice to collect, and it was Birmingham. Nice to collect older tools, find them and find the history of them. And part of my retirement plan is we're going to find the old addresses and look for the old buildings of a lot of the tools. Birmingham has a fantastic industrial heritage, the Black Country, and we'll be doing part of the Tool Talks. Will expand hopefully into these sort of places and going to find them, and you know, not now in the winter, springtime when I'm fully retired, I will expand and go and find these streets, go and find these buildings, see if there's any remnants of them about. So there's quite a bit to look forward to in the Tool Talks. Here we are. Snail the wrenches, the advertisements of them. the different, how they changed. Yeah. So I'm sure somebody could do a lot better history on the snail brand than I can. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that whetted your appetite on spanners, snail brand spanners.